obviously goes to prison, gets involved with Suge, and you had a kind of inclination from the jump, just the vibe wasn't right with that situation. And as who you are, and like you said, you guys could say anything to each other. How was those conversations between you guys? And I heard he kind of tried to keep you away from it while he was in it. Speak to that a little.
Well, Pac, and I talk about this a lot in the book, Pac really, he really kept me separate from all of it from the gate. I think people would be surprised to know I never saw Tupac perform live.
Wow.
He never. The thing about Pac, stuff was always jumping off. It was always popping. So Pac was cool with, I'm coming to your spot, you can meet me at my spot over here, but it wasn't any like, we're going, come to the club with me, go to that was a no-no. Cause he was always like, nah, cause I can't.
Got you.
I gotta worry
about
you too.
Like, I can't do both.
Gotta worry about myself now.
You know what I mean? He's like, no. Yeah. So yeah, I was really concerned about shit. I was really concerned. Now, mind you, he was still in jail when he told me. I remember we were in Dannemora. I talk about it in the book. And I was with Light and Nefertiti. We went up there to see Pac in Dannemora. And he said that he was going to sign with Suge. And I remember saying, you know, all three of us were just kind of like, okay, you sure? You know, and he's like, yeah, because he's willing to get me out of here. And, you know, because Pac had been waiting. Because of the nature of his charges, he refused to. He was like, these men need to come get me. Specifically, these men who are making money off of me. That was his thing. Because a bunch of us had just kind of, you know, we flanked him. We were like, we'll get you out of here. We'll raise the money, you know, because it was a bunch of us kind of starlets. He knew a lot of starlets, you know, and we were like, we're here. We'll get you out.
Yeah, his back.
And he was like, no. No. He was like, no. And so with Suge, he felt like, look, this is, I owe him 3 albums and I'm done. And I was like, so I said, I'm going to come back tomorrow. So Neff and Light, they left and I drove back to Dannemora the next day to just talk to him one-on-one. And I knew I wasn't going to be able to, that wasn't my place to try to convince him. I mean, he was locked up, he wanted out. So I knew I wasn't going to win that battle, but it was once he got out and everything that transpired after that, that I was just like, hey, you don't have to be of this. Don't let people prey on your resentment and your anger.